trial of ascension is behind us. Do you feel quite ascended? An interesting moment of reflection in the midst of our journey, indeed.
The last of the portals at the end of time has reignited. You must have found the final... Zandalore! But what is... Leandra. She was here, wasn't she? But there's no time. Stand back, Guardians. Zandalore is unconscious, but a pulse of life beats within him still. I must heal him before it's too late.
What did... Leandra... She's here somewhere. Ikara.
As ever, Zandalore. Are you all right?
I'm better than I've any right to be, thanks to you. She was just here, Ikara. She must have brought her Death Knights through the portal and then destroyed it behind her. I thought I could defend it, but she...
She isn't herself. She's become something I can hardly comprehend. She needs our help, Zandalore. And the Guardians need every moment they can get if they're to find her.
The Guardians? My heavens. Can it be? Then the myths are true. But my amulet, the Starstone, that must mean the protectors of the Godbox are real. They have returned. The Slayers of the Void. How can it be that you've raised yourselves from lost spirits to saviors? Here you are, standing before your ancestral home once more, while I've only managed to get myself knocked on the flat of my back. Again. Anything I can do to help you, Guardians, you must ask of me. If I can provide even a modicum of assistance to you, my purpose will have been fulfilled. Leandra attacked me. Once she'd located the rune of the Forest Spirit, she and her Death Knight stormed this place with little ceremony. The portal behind me led to the First Garden, that realm of the gods where you once dwelled, and that I have been sworn to protect. Now that she's leapt through, my gravest fears are one step closer to reality. I believe that Leandra intends to use her army to wage war against Astarte and free the Void, and that she is well on her way to doing just that. But here you are, the Guardians. A fantasy turned to fact, and so I hope salvation. Remarkable. How utterly remarkable. You must be here to finish what you began so many millennia ago. You must be here to cage the Void once and for all. I am the last of my kind. A keeper of the Source. Keeper of its memory. Of its most ancient secrets. Some of the earliest devotees of Source created certain sacred documents, one of which fell into Leandra's hands. That could preserve the memory of that power, come what may. To most, the tales were little more than myth. But to a knowing eye, they contained the most important details of our past. As the keeper of the Source, it was my responsibility to protect these secrets, including the secret of this portal. But Leandra has stayed one step ahead of me at every turn. Who else but the Guardians of the Godbox could defeat the Void Dragon? Who but its first defeaters could encase it once and for all? The souls that reside within you are more noble, more dear than any who have or ever will live. Only those souls have ever subdued the dragon. Only they will subdue it once more. You yourselves must enter the First Garden. You must face Leandra. And if we are too late, the Void Dragon. You have slain it once before, Guardians. You will succeed again.
Leandra has destroyed this portal, but your work restoring your threads to the tapestry of time has sparked the Homestead's last shrine. A portal that could only have been remembered by the Guardians themselves.
The Tapestry of Time?
It's a long story, Zandalore. You'll see soon enough. We will accompany you, Guardian, but know that I cannot give up on Leandra just yet. I cannot believe my own sister incapable of redemption.
As I understand it, the first garden was the goddess Astarte's home, the birthplace of Source itself. If the legends are true, and it appears they are, you yourselves dwelled there for centuries. It is my belief that Leandra is preparing to call Astarte and the Void Dragon forth, then shut Astarte within the box. If that should happen, the Void will fly free and consume all. Now that you have remembered your true natures, the path to the first garden will be clear. You will return to your primordial home, and together we can face what is to come. As you wish, Guardians. When you are ready, we will enter the first garden together. With you return to us at last, I dare hope we may end this madness yet.
Yet again, Leandra disabled Zandalor but did not kill him. Perhaps there's hope she may be redeemed. And that seed might well be the key that ends this madness.
This portal is broken beyond all repair.
Dear Guardians, dear Saviors, dear friends, your labors have borne essential fruit. Fruit that will save us all. The final portal is opened. The portal to the first garden. Leandra and the Trife are so very close to bringing the dragon back to bed. This way!
You again, my friend. And so soon after tomorrow? How can I help you this time? Good day, good.
About Leandra. About...
No, Zandalor. Not now.
But before we go through, before we see her again, I want you to...
Enough. The Guardians need us. There's no time for this.
Beyond this portal awaits the vileness of the Void.
Our guests, our hero. Then, you with the tapestries. I will be here, weaving you. The portal...
Infinite failings have led Zandalor and I cannot pretend to know.
Once you step through...
What lies beyond is a world unseen for an eon by human eyes. Where you once dwelled as immortals. Where Astarte and Source itself were born. Leandra has infiltrated. She is poised to summon the Void. To overwhelm Astarte with her army of Death Knights. The side of light. Of creation. Of existence itself as something she'll never have. You, Ikara, and I will not leave your side. We will go where you lead us.
Your fate awaits, dear Guardians. And with it, the fate of all...
Beyond here lies the true end of time. And it is our fate to stop it. Yet Zigzax's question rings heavy in my ears. Are we ready? May the Void tremble at our feet.
My friends, before you leap into eternity, know this. I have seen planets born and races die, empires rise and spirits fall. But this, time rewoven, heroes returned from oblivion. You've granted me the greatest tale yet told. Thank you. And remember, Zigzag...
This cannot be the first
Why
Guardian.
don't you stop fighting? Guardians, you're cowards. Fear is your only god.
What's this I spy with my big little eye? It skitters like vermin, confused and afraid. Answer me! What do I spy? Pathetic! What's this I spy? Pathetic! What's this I spy? Yes! You can't but own up to your true nature.
Little backslider. You can't even save yourselves, can you?
That... whatever it is...
Some sheep prairie. That giantess lives with a willy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes! So you are! So you are! And deserted you are too! By the gods, by Astarte, by all!
Only after the void wipes clean the smudge of your existence will you know peace. You failed before. You will fail again.
That was rather unpleasant.
I wonder what's next. This place feels eerily familiar.
Where are you?
Back to the end of our beginnings.
Leave me to my wooing, peasant.
Please, sister.
I long to
Please
press
come
my
back. I'm
bare
sorry.
teeth against Esmeralda's and run my bony fingers along her sensitive ribs.
Behold the Duke of Ferrells. A man such as he this is.
No Maxine here. Where has she gone?
And still you ask, there is no longer such a thing as why, no when, no it does.
What do you want? You already destroyed my sweet darling time.
Drink up,
Is that not enough?
before it clogs.
The void is coming. I feel it. I feel it now more than ever with you here beside me.
Are you sure you weren't followed? Are you sure you weren't seen?
Hush, darling, hush. The tower doesn't know. The night is
Then kiss me. Too long have I been trying.
Looking for something to remember me by? Ah, soon there will be nothing to remember.
Please, this has gone on long enough.
You only see things past. You only see things pointless. Bid it all goodbye, the vagaries of this world.
Tide, please. Thirsty, are you?
Careful there, hunters. Are you sure
I shuddered. Which of the failures would I be forced to
That is one hefty tome over there.
One I daren't read. Not in this place.
I'm drenched.
Soaked to the skin.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
But gore.
Blood, blood, blood. Will its flow never end?
Not until Leandra has been drained of hers.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Wander, hunter. Exhaust yourself. All you have left is but a dream within a dream.
How they ignored me! How they reviled me! But now I am queen! Bow before your sovereign, peasant! Bow before your master!
Well, well.
Fear
Like
not,
doctors
fear
have
not.
become the patient.
One more amputation and you'll
Reversal
be
and
right
poetic
as
justice
rain.
tend to go hand in hand.
No! Back off! Stay away! Bloodstone!
Give us another finger.
This!
Butterfingers.
This!
Not to worry, not to worry. Leandro, be safe.
Look at them! Fishes everywhere!
Makes my eyes water and my throat burn.
Oh, now I've had my away from her! Sticky fingers. She is mine.
I've spotted something inch. What could that have done?
I won't let them nasties hurt you, my darling. Away, away. See away.
Looking good.
Bid it all goodbye. Bid it all goodbye. The vagaries of this world. A final goodbye to art. How profound. A final goodbye to art. How profound of you.
Something isn't right here, my friend. It smells like death.
Unreal visions. Even the stars smile wickedly down upon us here.
Here reposes Astarte, liberator of the void. Astarte rests in death's embrace. Your prayers are for naught.
Lament, O heavens! Rejoice, O
Lament, O heavens! Rejoice, O hell! I weep aloud, I don't know.
in eternity erase their sin.
We will hold an eternal vigil. We will
Return
pray
to us,
for the
Astarte.
goddess forever.
Wake from the dead, please!
Heartbreak.
Here lies time, stillborn.
I've been tainted!
Here rests a pair of source hunters. They died their thousandth coward's death.
We will pray for the goddess forever.
I need a remedy.
Healer! Corruption.
Such woe! Such heartbreak!
Return to us, Astarte. Wake from the dead, please.
Back on my feet again.
Such woe, such heartbreak. We will
to soothe us.
Goddess forever!
We will pray for the goddess forever. Oh, such woe! Such heartbreak!
Return to us, Astarte! Wake from the dead, please!
Oh, such woe!
Mist!
Such heartbreak!
Confound it! Confound it!
Look upon the dead Astarte and
From the
look
dead!
upon the
Oh, such woe! Such heartbreak!
For the goddess forever! Woe! Such heartbreak!
The Inferno devours me!
Return to us, Astarte!
Wake from the dead! Such heartbreak!
Ornament?
Return to us, Astarte! Wake from the dead, please!
Return to us, Astarte!
Look here. The general that was, the guardian that was. The void's prey to be for one third and final time. If only I could rally you still. But there isn't enough magic left in this dying cosmos to rally you still. Time is a waning word, Fallen One. For it is short, and it is you that is doing the trimming. Your final moments draw nigh. Your fear is an instrument of failure. It always has been. Defeat is your destiny, little general.
Yes, time for it. Do what you do so well. Give in to fear and void.
Blessings of the void upon you, our savior. The source is strong in this
Well,
one.
look
The
for the
looks,
cat
not so
dragon.
much.
Nowhere is safe from my arrows! Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more!
The void is known and poison sees incalculable. The void of all
You were better off as elves in the tapestry. All this fighting, all this death, hardly worth it for a doomed All this fighting, all this death, hardly worth it for a doomed
No song or tale prepared me for the terror of such a demon in the flesh. I'm glad that's over, my friend.
That ain't dusted. I'm getting pretty good at these death-defying shenanigans. What?
Finally, he is dead. The trickster, the instigator, is no more. Let this be the fate of all who oppose our existence. They must cease to exist so that we may be.
Doesn't seem to work here.
Thank the gods we're awake. I was just conscious enough to realize that we were trapped in horror sleep, but not so much that I could force myself to end the nightmare. You must have triggered our waking yourselves. Tell me, what happened? Of course! The fact that you're here now means you must have bested him, conquered the trickster in his own element. Well done. Without his aid, Leandra will be all the more susceptible to our intervention. Yes. A more malevolent form of magic I can hardly imagine. It shouldn't surprise me that Leandra was capable of inflicting it upon us. And yet, those locked in that terrible state are doomed to relive their worst nightmares over and over forever. Most never realize they're dreaming, much less summon the strength to defeat that which torments them. Because the nightmare was of your mind's material, your waking should have triggered hers as well. She'll likely awaken at any moment, but before she does, Source Hunter, I must ask you something vital. Ikara is desperate to rejoin the Forge of Souls between her sister and herself. She believes that doing so will redeem Leandra. She believes she is strong enough to overcome the darkness that has overtaken her sister. I am less certain. Ikara is a sorcerer more powerful than any I have ever known, until Leandra. I am not at all convinced that Ikara is capable of controlling her sister, and I fear rejoining their souls may in fact only strengthen Leandra. Normally, two forged souls live bonded, though separate, in their respective bodies. It is my fear that the rival powers within these sisters will create something new. Perhaps a third, or perhaps a single entity, neither totally Ikara nor Leandra. Ikara has suffered terribly at the hands of her sister, as have we all. But still, Ikara's love has never wavered. Not when Leandra and I betrayed her. And not even now, she has nearly caused the destruction of the realm. I don't know if I will ever know a love like that. I helped myself to a flake of their light. And look at all that's happened in the aftermath. Some powers I will never understand, but I should say no more. Please, no word to Ikara of what I said. But when the time comes, I hope you'll heed my warning.
It's over? Oh, thank the gods, that was grueling, to say the very least. My sister certainly has a sense of drama, doesn't she? And very little good taste. That inn, of all places. That night. Not sure you suffered as equally as the rest of us, Zandalor, but I suppose we're quite past the time for accusations. Let's move on. Leandra is likely waiting for us even now. We will need to weaken her before we can use the spell to repair our Soul Forge Guardians. She's far too powerful now to subject to such volatile magic, but once subdued, the spell should be entirely effective. These I will gladly face, if it means there's even a remote chance of saving her. I've already lost my sister once. If I can help it, I won't lose her again.
Zandalor. How long it's been. It does my heart good to stand before you both one last time.
Quite a bit easier to get a good look at you without a bloody icicle in the way, Leandra dear. You're looking well, in any case. Slaughter and destruction quite become you.
Forgive me for that, sister. I feared that you would endanger us both before the crucial moment. If I had known that I'd already become too powerful for the end of your life to cause the end of mine, I might have spared you the indignity.
It's true then. Our soul forge is broken.
Nearly so, yes. with forces of such tremendous power sharing my soul and mind. Yours has simply loosened its grip. But we were never meant to be so joined, sister. It was only the spit and string of childhood panic that bound us. Now, we are free.
I don't want to be free of you, Leandra. I never have. We are a single whole, you and I. Without you, I am weak. And without me, you've lost your way, sister. The slaughter of the imps. The sacrifice of so many by your immaculates. How can you say you act of your own will? You are no murderer.
Wake up! I am what I am. But what we are about to become is greater than all of that.
You mean you intend to destroy us?
Ah, he speaks. Let me clarify, dearest Sandalor. There is a difference between destruction and oblivion. You destroyed our family and left its fragments struggling for breath in your wake. I intend to erase it completely, to wipe it clean from existence. No more suffering, no more sorrow. We will all find perfect peace at last.
I never intended to do wrong by you, Leandra. I loved you. Both of you. Then as I do now.
Enough! Both of you! All of you! Enough! This ends here and now. The more you struggle, the more this will hurt. I don't want to hurt you. Don't you see that? A bargain was struck. Now arise and aid me one final time.
To triumph.
trying to escape?
Speed is of the essence.
There you are. Good as new and not a moment too soon.
I feel better already!
There you are. Good as new and not a moment too soon.
Death is its own deliverance. Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Tremendous impact!
I dive deep and I never let go.
To me, servant of the void! Strike me all you want! I am protected!
Now you know the reach of my power. get down here?
A little help here! We need you at your best, my friend.
Into the fold of life. Join us once more.
The peace you crave is nigh!
The Seven call me home.
Such sorrow within you! Such rage!
Seven, grace me with your power.
The void shields me from your pathetic steel!
Shall I break the ice?
We need you at your best, my friend.
There you are. Good as new and not a moment too soon. Sacred waters protect you!
First blood heals me.
Praise to all that is holy.
Blitzbolt!
Cornered! Let's see you try to wriggle free.
Victory shall be ours!
The peace you crave is nigh!
Rinsed in the tears of the gods.
What have you done?
In the rain, nobody can see you cry.
The void cannot have this realm.
dust beneath trembles with my power.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
There you are. Good as new and not a moment too soon.
Bless the seven, I am restored!
There you are. Good as new and not a moment too soon. Sacred waters protect you!
Such sorrow within you! Such rage!
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Light as a feather.
Enough! Let's send this devil back into oblivion!
Do not despair, Guardians. He will overcome this evil.
Fireballs are not just for mages! Seven, have mercy on your soul!
Enough! Let's send this devil back into oblivion! This is the moment, Guardian. The spell. Use it now. I must repair our soul forge. It's the only way to end this.
Ikara, I can't let you do this. Even now, Leandra's too powerful, too corrupted for you to control. If you merge your souls, she will consume you completely.
I don't know what's happened to her, how she's become what she has, but it is my duty to help her if I can. I can't expect you to understand. Guardians, the spell.
But are we to face the consequences if Leandra should prove too powerful for Ikara to control? I'd rather square off with you than with Leandra once more. Choose your next words wisely.
I don't know.
But are we to face the consequences if Leandra should... I couldn't bear to lose our ally should the Soul Forge go wrong. Why can... Leandra's soul?
Leandra, it is time. Guardians, the Soul Forge, before it's too late!
Don't you dare! Stay away from me! No!
It is... This power, Guardian, I am doubled. I am refined. It is I, Ikara, and yet I have become so much more. My sister's soul, its torment, its anger has transformed within me, strengthened me, and yet it still remains intact. We are one, though still distinct. We are forged, though not melded. Leandra has always been part of me. We are, at our very core, inseparable. But what drove her down her dark path is quiet now, still as crystal. She cannot, would not harm us any longer. Of course. We haven't much time left. I feel stronger than I ever have, Guardian. Stronger than I thought possible. We will not fail against the Void.
With their powers combined, these sisters will be a formidable ally against the Void.
I will not fail you, Guardian. Together, we will undo Leandra's wrongs. Rivellon will triumph. Take this wand. Leandra says she had it crafted as the ultimate weapon against her Death Knight army. Its magic can disable them and... What's that, sister? She says you must use it to reignite this last portal. It will take us to Astarte and the Void. It will take us to where we must stage our final stand against Oblivion.
We'll have none of that, do you hear? That'll be much...
getting closer. And so is the void.
This portal is tainted by void magic. There must be a way to remove it.
I feel better already.
This must be it. The first garden.
Astarte won't be far off now.
I've spotted something.
Finer setting for our final stand against the void. Together, my friend, until the end.
Saints alive. We've truly come to the apotheosis of our quest, haven't we? Don't give me that look. I've been saving that word.
We ought to keep Leandra's wand at the ready.
The army of Deathknights can't be far off now.
Arms up!
Just for you!
Into the fray once more.
Soaked to the skin.
And we fell.
I can take care of that injury.
Always nice to see me. I'm just here to enjoy the show and make a sale or two, on the off chance that all this is still here tomorrow. Best of luck. Always nice to see a friendly face in a strange place, ain't it? Best of luck.
My guardians, my fallen friends arisen, let us stand together. Hear the clapping of hollow, hated wings. Hear the voiceless voice. The void approaches. Look, the dragon, the dragon. Stand by me. Stand together.
Rocket dash!
Death is its own deliverance!
Guardians, it is over. The void has been caged inside the God Box, and you have put an end to the battle I was designed by your enemies to lose. The taint has gone. A new dawn breaks. Pure is the source that courses through me. Immaculate. Let us absolve the word. Unsullied is all source anew. My champions, my gratitude is yours. All of us fell low once, but look how we have all reascended. There are more and other forces at work than you can conceive. The void, it is but an instrument. Leandra and her followers, mere tools. Even gods and spirits, such as I, have less control than mortals know, would fear to know. But these things may not be spoken of, and my knowledge is incomplete. All I can promise is that I'll guard you long as you and yours live. Always. That, my friend, is a hard question to answer. But we have somewhere to go, and in that your victory lies condensed. We stand at the brink of a new age and a new universe that even the cowering gods thought the fancy of fools. More fool then, for distrusting you, Guardians, you deliverers of time and space. For myself, I will remain here to cleanse and renew the first garden. Source shall flow wholesomely again, a blessing upon all the well-willing creatures of all the beauteous realms. And you I absolve of your guardian duty. You have kept the watch long, and kept it well, but even longer shall be your lives, and happy if I can make them so. The only two beings you'll be, who can freely come to this garden and bask in the splendor of the source restored. The only two beings you'll be, who will share the privilege of gods. But first I will let you settle your business on Rivellon. So let me take you home, to the place where it all began.
Welcome back. You won't believe all the stories we've heard about you.
Well, look what the cat wizard dragged in.
Welcome back. Won't believe all the stories we've heard about you.
Sinister!
Oh, it smells wonderful, doesn't it, my friend? Rivellon. Home again. Long have we travelled, side by side. Now here we stand at the end of our adventure, into a wilderness I never imagined. I will return to Home Forest. I know not what I'll find there now, but I will sing our story from every cave and clearing. Our victory will purge that place of Jarrett's treachery. Come visit someday, won't you? I know Mother would love to meet you. Oh, don't worry. You're not gristly enough for her taste.
Look at 'em. As wet behind the ears as yappies, but as eager as well-armed puppies. They'll ride even the likes of you and pull the ears out.
To think the Academy was but a hair's breadth away from being blinked out of existence.
If you'd asked during our student years, I would have told you to let the Void's will be done.
Oh, comrade, our reputations have galloped over far before we did. Old Captain Watrous won't believe half of what I told him, or so he says. He won't admit it, but he's giddier than a schoolgirl to see you again. Well, comrade, someone's got to teach these pups about going toe-to-toe against the dark forces of Rivellon. Reckon yours truly's up to the job.
Well, well, well. Look who's finally back. Were you out hunting source, or finding yourself in Youthall Gore? So, out with it then. Who killed Councillor Jake? Gods above. There's at least 2 in every year. Look, I don't care what you do in your free time, recruit. But on Academy grounds, the recreational use of Drudenary is strictly prohibited. Or we've heard the rumors. Source cult this and end of time that. The recruits may buy it hook, line, and sinker. But I've been on the farm long enough to know a tall tale when I hear one. I'll expect to find all the details in your report, Hunter. But first, you've got a visitor. The kind I don't like to see loitering around Academy headquarters. Clear them out, and then get to writing. Do I look like your secretary? Go on. They're just inside.
Well, well, look what the cat wizard dragged.
So this is where you train, is it, Guardian? Now, perhaps you prefer your old title within these walls, Source Hunter. A pleasure to find you well once more. Tell me, how are you faring? True enough. Do you think anyone here, even the most wide-eyed recruit, would believe the entire truth? Sometimes I'm not even sure I believe it. I can only hope that they've both found peace. A quiet afterlife, away from the world that hurt them so. I will remember them as I knew them. Witches in the woods, bound by their love for each other and the magic that infused so thoroughly in their very beings. Well, there's only one thing I could possibly set my mind to, Source Hunter. I've got to find the White Witch. I do hope we'll meet again, Source Hunter. A wizard's and a guardian's work is never done. To your health and happiness, Guardian.
Source Hunter, how I rejoice at your return. I may not have scurried through the first garden myself, but thundering tomcats, I can vividly imagine the terrible battle you fought and won in that starry realm. Leandra is dead. It had to be. Astarte is free. The Void Dragon enclosed anew and forever. So few people know that thanks to you and only you, they draw happy breaths. That Zigzags writes with fervor still, and that the Weaver quietly weaves as if nothing ever happened. Your quest is over, Hunter, but your glory is endless. One day your story will be sung, and your very name whispered in reverence. How honored I am indeed to be a footnote in your tale.
Here I finally am. The Source Hunter Academy. I tell you, Governor, never in my wildest dreams would I have thought I'd actually get to see the old girl with my own 2 eyes. Not to mention I'm still pinching myself black and blue that I'm standing here a Source Hunter. Of course, I've you and only you to thank for that. So, cheers, Governor. Whiskey's on me. I, found a nice bottle down in the cellar.
Last meal before shipping out. We're off to a little village called Alaroth. Heard of it?
Oh, I've got chills. Is that how you felt before shipping off to Sicile?
Finally, we get to go sword to sword against the Source menace.
So this is it then, your alma mater. About as big as my palace's kitchen used to be, but it's not devoid of a certain charm. Well have we deserved a moment of rest, I say, and these halls will serve as good as any. Once we have had some sleep, and in dreams revisited the gardens of our triumph, I will take my leave of you, Hunter, and take to the wilds anew. Hiraka eludes me still, but even a ghastly marvel such as she will surface given time. And time, as you know, is a concept I am utterly beyond. That said, you are welcome to join me, of course. Your companionship, after all, has not been without merit. But that is an adventure for another day. For now, let us fill our glasses and toast to a universe redeemed.
Look at you. I hardly recognize you. The adventuring life has turned you into a true champion, hasn't it?
So, this is it. After all we've discovered, after the battles we've won, I think it really is over. What do you suppose we should do now? And let our enemies cut us down while we sleep. Ha! Onward, I say, against all the realm's evils.
The Guardians lived out the remainder of their mortal days. The end. Well, if you really want to know, when our two hard-headed but passionate saviors returned to Rivellon, they started up a steamy romance, a story for the ages. Equally familiar in their little home were the sounds of passion and the breaking of glass. And thus, Rivellon's first pair of cohabitating arch-nemeses lived out their days. What more could you ask for, little imp? The void is contained, the goddess is freed, and the saviors have returned to Rivellon. What more could you ask for?